Hi guys, the emblem system is finally here. In this game, I'm going to showcase the build and emblem setup I used for Bane, which has helped me win a lot of games. I personally like this hero a lot because he has a really versatile playstyle. He was often picked as a burst fighter or a burst mage, but now he can go for a more sustained playstyle, which has good attack and defense capability. And this is really thanks to the new emblem system, which I will explain as the video goes on. When played as a burst physical or magic fighter, he often ends up too squishy, and that is not what we want from a fighter. And now, more and more people are starting to realize that he can be played as a semi-tank with a bit of physical attack. But today, I'm going to recommend a new set of build, which gives decent sustain and damage. When you look at this set for the first time, you will surely think that this is not a proper build, but after watching this video, you will see how fun he can be when all of his skills can deal good damage, instead of only focusing on either magic or physical. Also, you get to heal a lot as it is a speciality of the magic build, and you also get lots of heal thanks to the high HP provided by Cursed Helmet and Clock of Destiny, as your heal is also HPH based. One of the reason I picked Bane is because he is not afraid of the annoying sniper mage Novaria. When using my build, your skill 2 reduces a lot of CD, and the heal is decent. You basically do not have to worry about her at all.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Although Clock of Destiny isn't gonna be my first item, it is always a good idea to prioritize its component at the start of the game, when you are using a hero who is going to build it eventually.
The enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them!
To start off, I will talk about the emblems and talents chosen. I'm using Weakness Finder as it can now work on melee basic attacks, including Bane's passive. Weapon Master is chosen as it works really well for this set of build, as both physical and magic damage can be boosted. Alternatively, you can get Tenacity for tier 2 as your survival. Only depends on the HP regen and 2 HP items. Here, I noticed Natalia, who was playing really aggressively. She was trying to invade with a really low HP. I need to help.
Launch attack! Launch attack! Launch attack!
It would be good if we can get a kill here, but the most important thing is the rest of my teammates do not have to die. Trading Natalia's life with high abuses is good enough. We shouldn't waste the lead we got here by sacrificing more members.
Raid commencing again.
Cutting the lane here allows me to reach level 4 faster, so I can help my core to start taking the turtle early.
Wait a second!
Akai is doing a really big mistake. He probably forgot Bane's passive now can hurt tanks a lot. Also, if he was the jungler, probably he could have killed me. But in this game, he is a roamer and he definitely lacks the damage to kill me when he is alone. In case you didn't notice, I have stopped building magic items right after getting Elegant Gem. Now, let me pause the gameplay and explain why. The new emblem system provides 22 adaptive pen in total, which means Bane will get extra physical pen at the start until his magic power exceeds his extra physical attack. The power spike of Magic Bane only comes at mid to late game, but from early to mid, my damage mainly comes from my passive, which is why I need to prioritize physical pen at this stage. And I will build Malefic Roar as my first and only physical item. After that, I will start focusing on magic items, and by the time comes, Bane's physical pen will be shifted to magic pen, making his skill 2 and ult do the job in late game. Also, Bane's passive can still hurt as Malefic has always been useful to late. At the same time, Starlium's Scythe synergizes with his passive perfectly. Thanks to the HP scaled damage and the pen I got from the emblem, I can do the lane cutting pretty fast. I got the highest farm among everyone, which is why I was so afraid of dying, but at the same time, I wanted to assert my dominance on the other lanes because the top lane was too boring.
Initiate retreat.
Though we managed to get the kill, they managed to shut me down as well. I definitely overstayed my welcome. I've got Malefic Roar, but before switching to Clock of Destiny, I'm going to get Cursed Helmet to boost my survivability and make use of his early to mid strength.
Initiate retreat.
Akai is doing the same thing he did earlier, but by taking a quick glance at the mini-map, I noticed Amon's HP is still more than half. He definitely can handle Akai alone. It is better to try to zone any incoming enemies, so the panda's life will be in Amon's hands. Remember, as a tank, always assess the situation before fully committing. Do not dive in or chase your opponents recklessly, especially if your teammates are not near you for the kill. Another reason why I recommend this build is that you can also act as a frontliner if your team lacks one. As you can see, both the invisible assassins are on their way here. I need to take the first move to hit bot on in order to trigger the turret aggro, so the two of them can dive in safely. After we successfully pushed the top lane, now our bottom lane is in danger. I wanted to help, but it was too far away. Here, I was hesitating if I should defend the bottom lane or camp Hayabusa here because I felt he would try to kill Nana. But the right move is definitely to defend the bottom lane. Bane's sharks are known to swim slow AF, but by looking at the map, I knew Moskov has already used his dash to escape from Nat's combo. They can definitely hit him if I attack from behind. That was so close. Anyway, from that previous fight, you can see that I was able to withstand lots of hits, and by just leaving the battle for a short while, I'm able to regain lots of HP to join the fight again. You probably notice I've been using my skill 2 and immediately spitting it after a short while sometimes. The purpose of doing this is to spam my heal, so I can always be a healthy octopus. Considering this build now has started to have more magic power thanks to Clock of Destiny, The CD is pretty short, you can use it once every 3 seconds. But this does not work if you are using the semi-physical tank build, as your skill 2 has higher CD. If you haven't noticed, at this point my magic power is higher than physical attack, which means the pen from my emblem is now magical. That not only boosts my skills damage, but equipments too. So if you're wondering why I got Cursed Helmet, that explains it. We definitely got overconfident here. By the way, now I'm building Starlium Scythe, which is a buffed version of the Calamity Reaper, as it has high base damage even if you only got a few magic gears. It can also synergize with Bane's passive pretty well. Other than that, it also gives hybrid lifesteal now, which means you get 8% spell vamp and 8% basic attack lifesteal. This can further boost a hybrid Bane's sustain. My teammates are pinging to attack the Lord, but I think I will just stay around to zone the enemies. I died, but it was fine because both Akai and Hayabusa do not have their ult now.
All hands ahoy! The raid commences again!
Another great thing about magic power is that your skill 1 will have a decent amount of slow, allowing you to connect your skill to more easily. Just imagine if they also got hit by my passive along with Weakness Finder. Well, the enemy surrendered. It would have been more fun if you get to see the juicy damage after getting Holy Crystal, but I guess this isn't. In my opinion, Bane with this build is really fun to play. Before getting your magic equipments, you rely on the damage you get from your passive and skill 1 along with Malefic Roar, without having to wait until you get the full build like the conventional magic build. At the same time, you get decent sustain. Just look at the damage taken. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.